So I guess this is a part where I introduce myself. My name is Mike, and I'm doing the yin and yang lifestyle videos with my girlfriend Katrina. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. Katrina's part of the videos are going to be a lot about diet, a lot about foods and exercise, and her own personal issues and stories with her weight loss and her back injuries and her disabilities. And she's probably going to concentrate a lot more on the food aspects. She's recently gone from some meat to being almost totally vegan, and she and I have some conflicts about that, but she will give you her stories on that. My part is going to be mostly from me, about my own attitudes, the challenges that I face, the way I approach life in general. I suffer from liver disease. In the last 4 years, I've been in 5 comas from it. My ammonia levels go through the roof, and my brain pretty much shuts down. I have been told twice that if I didn't get a liver transplant, I would die. Once was almost 5 years ago. I was told if I didn't get a liver transplant that in 9 months I would be dead, and here I am. And then again, I was told recently in March of this year that I needed to get a liver transplant, or I was probably going to not have a very good life expectancy. And so I am in the transplant program at Mass General in Boston, and we've gone through most of the initial testings, and I have been deferred for further testings because not only do I have liver failure, but I have some lesions on my liver that could possibly be cancerous, and they're going to do further testing on that. At the moment, although my health is too good, my MELD score, which is how they qualify you for a transplant, is near perfect, and I'm feeling pretty good. I deal with issues every day, a lot of pain, a lot of water retention in my lower extremities, my ankle, my left ankle especially. My circulation is been compromised, and my left ankle, when I sit a lot like I'm sitting at the computer here now, if I'm not active, I need to put my feet up, because after a couple of hours of sitting or just standing, my left ankle can double, triple in size sometimes, and it hurts. It hurts a lot. And you know, there's nausea and all the fun things that go with gastrointestinal problems. On top of the liver disease, I've had Crohn's for 30 years, so there's a lot of fun with Crohn's disease as well. But my videos, I'm going to try to concentrate more on my attitude, my story, how I'm changing the way I look at life, how although I've had to change an incredible amount of the aspects that I had thought I was going to have in life, I still am able to get up in the morning and look forward to the day, and I realize that every breath that I take is a gift. The last coma I was in was probably the most scary, except for the first one. The first one, I didn't even realize how sick I was, and that'll be another video. But the last coma, I fell asleep at my girlfriend's house, and I woke up in the ICU. There was no warning signal. There was no, you know, you're feeling weird, you're feeling bad. I have no recollection of what happened. I don't know what happened to get me into it. I don't know how I was acting. I honestly don't remember the first 3 days before I went into the coma. So that one was pretty rough. And I wasn't very happy about it, and it kind of shook me up a lot. But with the right attitude, if you approach any change in life with the right attitude, you can get through it, and you can continue to find ways to enjoy life. You have to be willing to compromise, and you have to be willing to let your way of thinking evolve, and you have to be willing to let go of the little bits of control that you think you have over life, because in the end you really don't have a lot of control. The only thing you control is you. You control the way you act, you control the way you think, you control the way you react, and those are the only things that you can really have any real control over in life. And so when you get handed these situations where, personally, I've had to give up alcohol. I was an alcoholic, but I love drink, beer, tequila, margaritas. I liked it. I had to give up, for the most part, red meat. It's not a all or nothing thing. I can have a steak a couple of times a year if I want one, but I have to be intelligent about it when I do. I can't go have an 18-ounce porterhouse. I have to, if I'm going to have a steak, it's going to be an 8 or a 10-ounce steak, and there can't be, a pound of mushrooms and onions sautéed in butter and beef juice on top of it. I can't smother it with blue cheese. I can't have a load of deep fried onion rings with it, or French fries or steak fries, but it's not, I can't allow myself to dwell on the things that I've had to give up. I have to allow myself to focus on the things that I still have and find new ways to enjoy them. And one of the things that I'm having a really hard time with is food. Food it's a passion of mine, cooking, creating with food, discovering ways to enjoy food. It was one of my guilty pleasures, one of my comforts, one of my creative expressions. And so finding ways around that and finding ways to stay involved with food and enjoy food passionately has been a challenge for me, but I'm slowly getting there. And I've even come around to a lot of the sort of vegan ideas and ideology that Katrina has introduced me to. I don't know that I will ever 100% give up meat, but I do know that I have given up 100% the homogenous beef industry, processed meats. If I do buy pork or if I do buy beef, it's all locally sourced here in Maine. And next year, I'm going to be growing my own chickens for meat and eggs. So I'm going to take as much control of my meat proteins and my animal proteins as possible. And I'm cutting way back on those as well. So, in time I may completely go vegan, but at this point in time, I'm not ready to go there yet. But I definitely see the thinking, the logistics. So, it's a process, and life is a process. And I hope what we're able to do with our videos is to share with you our stories, our challenges, our triumphs, and interact with you in a way that gives you ideas, that allows you to communicate with us and give us your ideas so that we can share our stories with each other. Maybe share some of your stories through our video page. And just help all of us who are facing these kind of lifestyle challenges, whether it's just losing weight and being healthy, or whether it's coping with, chronic illness or debilitating illness, whatever it may be, whatever challenges in life that you've got, you can still find a way to enjoy and love life and live it passionately and live it fully. And that's my main goal with these videos, is to share how I find my way to doing that and to interact with you in a way that allows you to learn from me and allows me to learn from you. So there's my first video. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and like us, and hopefully we'll be doing more soon. We've got a lot of things to say, so keep your eye on us. Thank you.